Pastor Mark here. Glad you came back for today. Today we are having a reading from Micah, chapter 6, verse 8. A little background on Micah was in approximately 711. Sargon was the Assyrian king, and he was wreaking havoc on the coast. And then his successor was Sennacherib, who terrorized the countryside of Judah. And Judah was surrounded by him. And King Hezekiah of the time, the Israelite king, the situation looked hopeless. And because they were surrounded and the people of Jerusalem were at risk. The future of the kingdom was at risk, and all the people were as well. But eventually, Sennacherib retreated, and Isaiah goes on to praise King Hezekiah for his faithful worship of God, of staying faithful in the midst of terror that is going on all around him. And all proclaimed, God is with us in our city. Now, Micah is oracles or messages, and they come offsetting. They're not chronological, but they're offset. Judgment, messages of judgment, messages of hope. The messages of judgment were directed to the leaders at that time, to be faithful to God, and the message of the hope was for the common people. So this is how Micah is written: messages of judgment, messages of hope. But they're all good for us, whether we're leaders or not, is to keep this in mind. And this is from 6:8. He told you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? But do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. Good words for all of us, no matter what time of it is. As you know, there is a lot of upheaval in our society right now with the pandemic, with the recent riots, and the unfortunate death and murder of George Floyd. So all of this is going around us. How much of that today is just like it was in Jerusalem and Judea at the time so many, many years ago? So the message to the leaders: do justice, love kindness, walk humbly with your God. Now, we live in a multicultural society. Not all of us are of the same faith. But what wise words of that: walk humbly with your God, do kindness, and do justice. If we can keep our eyes on that, we will be like Jerusalem that was surrounded by the Assyrian Sennacherib, and we look like we're going to be defeated. But we keep hope, we keep faith, we keep striving for justice and to love kindness. And for us today, we will prevail. We will do justice in our communities at large. And we will maintain hope in a future that is wide open. So hope you're doing well, staying safe and staying well. Remember, pray daily, read scripture, and to give thanks. Find something to give thanks for every day. And to keep eye on the goal, to do justice. We do that, and we will be delivered. We're not together physically, but we are spiritually. Carry on. Hope you're doing well. Take good care. See you tomorrow. Bye.